Hello everyone, this is Cadenal bringing you my first ever solo Let's Play with my level 70 character named Cadenal, which I want to try to get up to at least level 100 before Legion. So, let's get started. Oh my gosh, I hate this dungeon. This is like the fourth time I've done it within the past couple of days. Okay, let's see what the... I can't even inspect her yet. Okay, prot. Okay. Let's do... Where's my demon? What the heck? Darn it, now my damage is going to be really low. What? Okay. I swear, I can't hit anything. Okay. I finally have a demon. Let's do this. I haven't played this in forever, by the way, guys. So excuse me if I sort of suck. Because I haven't played this in, like I said, forever. But I want to get back into WoW. I hope I can. Oh jeez, I just remembered that I have this Hand of Gul'dan thingy. I can't even click on them, they die so fast. Although it's surprising, I'm surprised I got like a 4-minute queue for this. Considering the population went from medium to very low. And I can still get like a 30-minute raid queue, which is very odd. I wouldn't at least expect that. That's actually quicker than it used to be, which is weird. So, I don't know. Maybe there's less people to take my spots now. I can actually get good queues that are actually quick. Sadly, the only time Pete's able to play is on... the only time he likes to play is when we're doing Let's Plays together. So, I guess I really can't do a series with him yet. And, well, actually, we already have a series, so I guess that counts. Wait. I summon imps? Oh, yeah. I probably would get more if I could actually use my abilities more often. Okay. Okay. I just gotta get back. And I'm using that for no reason. And I'm using Shadow Bolt before dot. And I'm wasting I'm, as you can tell, guys, amazing at the game. Pro. I'm just a pro. So I'm going for haste, apparently. I think crit for these. Wasn't that the way to go? Because my things involve crit. Then again, I haven't played this in forever, so. Let's see, wild imps. Is it crit? You cast a fire. Okay, so how does that turn? Just when they're at low health, so it has nothing to do with crit. Yeah, but if I go into my demon form, I'm able to instantly cast everything, so I'd think that crit would be better. Especially for warlock. Warlocks normally want crit, I think. So I'm probably gonna have to change. So, yeah. I swear, no matter what warlock I play, if I play, what is my, I know that I can't really play I can't even say this, affliction, because then I literally can't get anything up before they die. And I know that if I play destruction, I normally play that, although I've been playing demonology lately, and I really like the summoning demon aspect, not really much of the turning into a demon, which they're going to implement, I think, in Legion to be more of like a summoning class, to be more like the idea of a necromancer, which I think they're going to add in the game, but they never did in the vanilla. Although they apparently are just like taking our money, because apparently they already had the ideas in all the stuff for DKs and Demon Hunters, and they're just now finished releasing them, and they even had an idea for Necromancer, but I think they just incorporated it with the Warlock. I keep forgetting everything I have, so I have the Imp Swarm, the Touch of the Void. Okay, versatility. Isn't that overall damage and healing? Okay, so I should probably pop my cooldowns here, and AoE, I think. Let's see. I'm actually starting to catch up in damage, sort of. Maybe, kind of. Oh, was this not a boss? Oh, it was. Okay. And I just completely got off the boss. I'm using Soulfire as a demon. Genius. You know what? I'm gonna go out. I don't, because I want to use these 6 freaking Soulfires, and they're never ending Soulfires now. Too fat. What did you say? I couldn't hear you. We killed you. Oh geez, I'm in the habit of creating things. Okay. So at least I could remember some things. So well. I don't remember that. Oh yeah, I can't wait until I get to level 75 because yeah, that's when I get my talent where I can where my demon either can deal more damage, it can summon a second demon, or I can have a stronger demon, which I think I'm gonna summon a stronger demon because the demons are pretty boring at this point. Warlock is probably one of my favorite classes in the game. I'd probably have to say I haven't leveled all classes to 100 yet, but I have an overall vision and I like casters more. Although I do like a pally a lot, but at least from what I can gather, I like warlocks. They at least used to be my second favorite class until I started to stop liking destruction. But and there was nothing else I could really do. Because the one kind of warlock I like I already explained, they don't have it in the game really. The closest you can get to it is summon a better demon, and then get the demonic servitude. But that you have to wait to get those two until you get to what was it, 90 or 100? 100. Okay. So that would take forever. So I doubt. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the series. If you guys like it, I'll probably keep it going. But I don't know. Maybe not. And I'll try to keep these videos around 15 minutes because I don't want to make them too very long. So I'll probably just stop it when this dungeon's done. Okay. But like I was saying, my favorite class probably I have to say is a priest. I've made like 20 of them at this point. I love leveling them. It's just I don't want any priest at level 100 because there's no point at this stage. There's no point. I have so many priests. Making another would be and getting them to 100 would be pointless. And I do have a hunter. I do like hunters. I would say they're a very fun class, but they're more PvP based. And I like to use them for PvP because priests aren't typically very good anymore at PvP. At least not as good as they were in MoP. I very much like playing them in MoP, but I didn't do PvP too often in MoP. I wish I could though. That was fun. But I probably would say my second favorite class besides priest is probably a pally or a warlock. I really like pallies because they're a good mix of caster and melee, which I normally tend to fall to casters. And I like mages, it's just all of them are so, at least in my opinion, pretty repetitive. I know they're different, like they have ice shards, or the shards, and you have the arcane, the percentages of that, I forget what it's called. And that for fire and them are different, but it just seems like pretty much like the same in every, no matter what you switch, you have the basic set of skills that each one gets. They're different names and do a little bit different things, but I'd say mages are still pretty fun though. I still do like them, but not as much. I'm starting to level my first actual high druid. Pete's favorite class is druid by far. He loves them to death, and I like druids, don't get me wrong, but they're just not my favorite class. I do like balance in resto, but I don't like how balance is right now where you have to like keep using your thing just slowly goes up and down and use a spell to make it go faster. I'd rather it be like switchable, where it was like at 2 different stances or like 2 different forms, night or day form and night form, and you could get equinoxes in those forms for doing enough damage for like your burst, and it once you used enough. But I don't like how it is right now where it switches in between. And I think they're gonna implement something like that in Legion, which is good because there's a lot of upsides for Legion. And priests, I just love it, Legion. I love that they're getting I know that they're actually different from most classes in this. Is that the evil heckler? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, but I really like what they're gonna become in like Legion, because if once Legion comes out, me and Peter are gonna be doing videos like crazy on everything. 'Cause we just can't wait. And at the moment, it's sad because while waiting for Legion, there's not really much to do. You just want it. You just want the next expansion to come, like always, and you go through this cycle where you don't find much to do. And me and Pete found the way to play the game. We actually haven't been playing in like a month or two because we found little to do. Our raiding group disbanded when WoD came out due to a lot of people quitting and a lot just raging. Our guild leader had some big problem. He was a really nice guy though. I can't really say much bad about him. It's just everyone had their own problems and went their own ways, so we're not in raiding groups anymore. We have our favorite classes at max and have done pretty much everything you can do with them except get the best gear, but unless we can get in a raiding group or a raiding guild, there's not much. And we already have a really good guild. It's just that they don't particularly raid, and I wish they would. And I've been trying to get them to do that, but nobody seems to come on anymore. So that's a big problem. You know what? I probably should have put a soulstone on someone. Should I do it on the healer so they can res, or the tanks? No, I'll do it on the healer because I guess the healer could res people. I don't know. Maybe I'm making the wrong decision. Maybe I'm making the wrong decision, but I will tell you guys, I do love lore in the game. I don't really go on about it much, but I really do like the lore of the game and in-depth stuff like that. So I just wanted to put that out there. And I don't know why I'm not using my hand of Gul'dan, who we killed. Well, not really killed, but sent to another dimension after sent the alternate dimension him to another plane of existence, something that makes no sense. Just I WoD was just crazy stupid. They had the worst idea. Once you get time traveling in the game, you know you run out of ideas. Like if it's a game, it's one thing if it's based off time travel, but if you have to revert to the idea of alternate universes and time travel and logic that makes no sense. I mean, really, Blizzard is just bringing in Legion now because everyone's leaving, and according to even the forums, apparently like 1/4 of the people already think that it's not going to be good because all the other expansions normally are a letdown in the long run. For like the past two times, I mean, Mr. Pandaria wasn't particularly bad in my opinion. I actually liked it, but it didn't. It since it was I started in late in mid cata and I didn't know what was going on then. And then I started and got my first raid and did most of my stuff in MOP. So I have a love for MOP. But according to other people, and now that I look back on it, it was I guess it was better than normal. But it was nothing particularly special, and people aren't really going to back on it and be like, I wish this game was like MOP, like they do with Vanilla WoW or with like Wrath or BC, anything like that. But yeah, I'm not particularly sure about chamois. I do like them. I haven't really leveled them, and I've been trying to level a shaman, but they're just, at least to me, so boring in the beginning with their spells. Oh, sorry, guys. Little problems. But I'm back now. So, yeah, I do like hunters, but they're huntards. I think there's more to that. I'm not sure comment for that, but I think they're pretty fun. But I really couldn't put a second class because I love priests, I love their gameplay and everything. But right now there's no special class for me that I think specifically is my second favorite. But I don't know. I'll probably have to try some chamois and try some groups because I really haven't. Even the ones that I do level, I normally don't get far, so I don't know nearly as much. But at least if I can take what Pete says about his druid, I know at least some bit about it. But that's all now for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.